from Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas. ESPN3 presents college football. Tonight we come to you from the Natural State as the Utah State Aggies take on the home team, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to college football tonight on ESPN3. Brock Bowling alongside Wayne Gandy. And the theme of tonight's game is the potent and up-tempo Arkansas State offense against the dominating defense of Utah State. Should be a good ball game. Wayne, how do you like the matchup?
Well, Freddie Knighton for the Arkansas State Red Wolves has to make some plays down the field. Only problem with that, this Utah State defense loves to get his hands on the ball. 22 interceptions over the last 13 games is going to be tough sledding.
Well, we start with Arkansas State, and that offense is led by quarterback Freddie Knighton, number 9, the junior. He's a good dual-threat quarterback.
Yeah, when you watch him, he's without Michael Gordon, he's had to lead the team in rushing. He's also had to make plays, but the key to this offense tonight is getting the ball in J.D. McKissic's hands and get him more reps, whether it's in the air or handing it off. However he can get the ball, get it to him.
And as for that Utah State defense, it's been dominating all year, and it's anchored by linebacker number 53, Zach Vigil. He's the reigning Mountain West Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Vigil.
You're going to hear that all night, whether it's Zach or his brother Nick. He's a heck of a player all over the field. Last week, interception, a touchdown, shows you the speed. He can make hits. He's all over the field. Can rush the passer. Great linebacker.
All right, so coming up, it's Utah State and Arkansas State here in Jonesboro. We'll come back with the opening kickoff in just a moment. You're watching college football on ESPN3. From Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum, this is the American on ESPN. Tonight, the Florida A&M Rattlers take on the East Carolina Pirates. And a pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome to college basketball tonight on ESPN3. Brock Bowling alongside Nate Ross. ECU is 5-6 on the year. Florida A&M 0-10. Looks like a mismatch on paper. Nate, how do you like the matchup?
Well, not only 0-10, Brock, but the first 9 they played on the road. Didn't win any of them, obviously. That's why they're 0-10. Playing under trying circumstances, we'll get into that. But they're an athletic team. If they shoot the ball well, they can hang in there with the Pirates.
Well, East Carolina led in scoring by freshman B.J. Tyson. And, Nate, he doesn't even start for this team.
Well, that's a good thing, I think, for a freshman. You get into the flow of the game, leading them in scoring, leading them in offensive rebounding and free throws. That's a big plus.
And for Florida A&M, 0-10, hit hard by the NCAA on probation due to APR sanctions, and that's only half the story.
Well, Coach Byron Samuels knew it when he came in June. You can see the sanctions placed upon them by the NCAA. First 9 games on the road, new staff. We'll get into it, but it's a tough way to start the season.
And we'll take a look at the starting lineups for Florida A&M. Bowman, Rutley, Spicer, Jackson, and Peyo Valentin. And for East Carolina, Wisnett, Robinson, Bryant, Inzighi, and Zangari. And, of course, B.J. Tyson, the leading scorer for the Pirates, is the 6th man. He'll be first off the bench for the Pirates. In this game in the first half, Byron Samuels in his first year as the head coach at Florida A&M. And he's been around the block in the coaching ranks, former coach at Hampton. And there's Jeff Lebo in his 5th season as the ECU head coach. Played under Dean Smith at North Carolina. Former head coach was Lebo at Tennessee Tech, Chattanooga, and the University of Auburn.